Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn about the Power Interest Matrix. The Power Interest Matrix is a strategic tool used in stakeholder analysis and management. It helps organizations identify and prioritize stakeholders based on their influence, power, level, and interest in the project, decision, or activity. This is what a Power Interest Matrix looks like. Now let's know about the axis. Power, it refers to the ability of a stakeholder to influence the outcome of a project, decision, or activity. This influence can come from various sources such as control over resources, authority, expertise, or the ability to mobilize support or opposition. Stakeholders with high power can significantly impact the direction and success of the endeavor. Interest, it represents the degree to which a stakeholder is affected by, or concerned about, the project, decision, or activity. Stakeholders with high interest are those with a vested interest in the outcome, either because they will be directly affected by it or because they have a strong emotional or ideological investment in the issue. Moving on with quadrants of matrix. High power, high interest, manage closely. These stakeholders are the key players in the project or decision-making process. They can influence outcomes and have a strong interest in the results. Engaging and involving them actively throughout the process is crucial to ensure their support and alignment with the objectives. Example: key stakeholders like senior management, regulators, or major investors. Stakeholders in this quadrant wield significant power and have a vested interest in the project's success. They require active management and involvement throughout the process. High power, low interest, keep satisfied. These stakeholders have significant power but are less interested or affected by the project or decision. While they may not be actively involved in day-to-day operations, keeping them satisfied and informed is essential to prevent them from becoming detractors or obstacles later on. Ignoring them completely could lead to unexpected resistance or challenges. Example: government agencies or legal bodies with regulatory authority. While these stakeholders may not be actively engaged, they hold considerable power. Keeping them satisfied with periodic updates and consultations is essential to prevent potential conflicts. Low power, high interest, keep informed. Stakeholders in this category may not have significant power but are highly interested in the project or decision. They may include advocacy groups, community members, or individuals who are passionate about the issue. While they may not directly impact outcomes, keeping them informed and engaged can help build support and mitigate potential opposition. Example: local communities, interest groups, or individual activists. These stakeholders may lack power but have a strong interest in the project's outcomes. Keeping them informed and involved helps build support and minimizes resistance. Low power, low interest, monitor. These stakeholders have minimal power and interest in the project or decision. While they may not play a significant role in the current context, monitoring them periodically ensures that their power level or interest stays the same. They may become more relevant in the future, or there may be unforeseen consequences if they are overlooked entirely. Example: peripheral stakeholders like the general public or distant suppliers. Stakeholders in this quadrant have minimal impact currently, but it's crucial to monitor them periodically for any shifts in power or interest that may affect the project in the future. Let's see how to apply the matrix. Identification: the Power Interest Matrix is used initially to identify and categorize stakeholders based on their power and interest levels. Prioritization: once stakeholders are categorized, organizations can prioritize their engagement and management strategies accordingly. High power, high interest stakeholders typically require the most attention and resources, while low interest stakeholders may only need minimal monitoring. Strategy development: the matrix helps organizations develop tailored strategies for engaging with different stakeholder groups. Risk management: by identifying stakeholders who may pose risks or challenges to the project, decision, or activity, organizations can proactively address potential issues and mitigate negative impacts. Now let's understand it by a case. Utilizing the Power Interest Matrix in management consulting. Background: a prominent management consulting firm has been engaged by a multinational corporation to advise on a strategic initiative aimed at expanding its market presence in emerging economies. The success of the initiative hinges not only on strategic planning but also on effective stakeholder management across diverse markets and stakeholders with varying levels of power and interest. Moving on to the quarters. High power, high interest, manage closely. Corporate board members hold significant power in decision-making and have a vested interest in the initiative's success to drive shareholder value and corporate growth. Key government officials possess authority over regulatory frameworks, market access, and foreign investment policies. Their support is critical for navigating legal and bureaucratic hurdles in target markets. High power, low interest, keep satisfied. Institutional investors have substantial financial stakes in the corporation but may not be deeply involved in operational matters. Maintaining their confidence through transparent communication and financial performance is essential for securing continued investment. Low power, high interest, keep informed. Local community leaders advocate for community interests and social responsibility initiatives. Keeping them informed about the corporation's plans and addressing social impact concerns fosters positive relationships and minimizes resistance to the initiative. Industry associations represent collective interests of businesses in specific sectors. Providing industry insights and engaging in dialogue on market dynamics enhances collaboration and industry support. Low power, low interest, monitor. Individual consumers. While potential customers, individual consumers may not have significant influence over corporate strategy or market expansion decisions. Monitoring consumer sentiment through market research helps identify emerging trends and preferences. Benefits. Informed decision-making. By mapping stakeholders on the power interest matrix, the consulting firm and the corporation gain insights into stakeholder dynamics, enabling informed decision-making and strategic planning. Enhanced stakeholder relationships. Proactive engagement and tailored communication strategies foster trust, collaboration, and support among diverse stakeholders, ultimately facilitating the smoother implementation of the strategic initiative. Conclusion is: in the realm of management consulting, the power interest matrix serves as a valuable tool for understanding stakeholder dynamics, prioritizing engagement efforts, and aligning strategic initiatives with stakeholder interests and objectives. By leveraging the insights gained from the matrix, consulting firms can guide their clients in navigating complex stakeholder landscapes, ultimately driving sustainable growth and value creation. Thanks for watching. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe.